December 27th, to 11 p.m., Wright and Company Law Offices. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder.
Theme of sadness from Ace Attorney. Theme of turnabout sadness.
Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed?
I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently, but he'd never take someone's life. Never.
Nick?
Yo, hey, how everybody's having now?
What the hell are you doing here, Butts?
How's everybody doing?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah!
Larry, what do you want? Go home. Gordy Samurai to play, I don't know.
Talking about death here.
What do you think of my performance today, man?
Performance?
I had him swooning in the aisles, huh? Maya?
Swooning. Me? Oh, yes. I do remember feeling faint.
Right on!
Tell me the truth. Was it love at first sight? It was like love at first sight, right?
Right, Nick?
Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two.
I think you can do better than that.
Huh?
Come on. I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy! You guys should be bowing before me! Yeah! Bow before your hero!
Larry, you really helped out on the trial today.
You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty.
But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker,
Guy's pretty suspicious, man. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet.
Way to spoil the mood, Larry.
Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? From where I was sitting, Edgy seems pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night?
Nick?
I don't know. But what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end.
Us two.
Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right?
Yeah. Totally not the specter standing behind you, by your side.
Nah, he means me. Right, Nick?
Yeah, you, Larry.
Not me? But why you, Larry?
Huh? Actually, yeah. Why me, Nick?
Enough with the silent treatment. That was weird. Nick? Why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think?
You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney.
Wait, was that when you two were classmates?
Yes, in grade school. They saved me, Miles, and Larry. They saved me, and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know?
What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about?
Huh? Yeah, sorry, I kind of forgot, man.
Flashback theme canceled.
No.
Orchestra's like, oh.
We used to put Nick in lockers all the time. I don't know what he's talking about. Like, I don't know. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm going to hear the story today, and that's final.
Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial.
Wow. A class trial?
You remember, Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade. Kid in our class got his lunch money stolen.
Ooh. Lunch money.
And it led to murder. Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money from lunch from home.
Huh. I see.
Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared with $38 still inside. Oh my god, that's so much? 3rd grade?
For a month of lunches?
For a 3rd grader. $38?
I mean,
that's so much money.
not necessarily for him, but maybe he just gives it to the school.
No. Forget what the money is for. Take a person in the 3rd grade and hand them $38. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
That's more money than I could fathom when I was in 3rd grade.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I remember in grade school...
I was getting $1 or $2 a week in allowance to go buy some chips in a bag at the shop.
So when I was in grade school, we would get like the menu of everything that would happen in the week/month for the cafeteria, and you had to pay for each day that you had to give. So if you had to pay for the week or whatever, you just gave an envelope with all the money in it.
You bought lunch every day?
Not every day, but like if you wanted like to get the money, like they give you $10 for 2 days or whatever. I don't remember how much it was, but you take the money from that and you give it to the parents, to the teachers.
That was unfathomable. We were eating home sandwiches like a motherfucker.
Okay. And you never had cafeteria food?
When I got to high school.
Okay.
When I got to high school, and I started working and stuff, and and then it's like, okay, purchasing lunch and actually and spending at that point. But in 3rd grade,
yeah,
absolutely not.
Okay.
You were eating fucking home sandwiches and a rice, not rice, a ramen packet or a fucking box juice.
Okay, I forget what was the cost, how much it would cost, but like I assume a lunch would be at least $5, maybe, right? Maybe.
Yeah, at that age, I mean, it could be. Yeah, you could get like a patty for like $2 and then a drink for $1 and then probably like a little thing
like
on the
a
side.
Milk,
slice of pizza might be $3.50.
Pâté chinois type of thing, and then a little like cup of pudding.
But in elementary school, buying lunch was just fucking. That's crazy.
Okay, no, it was a service in my grade school.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So I would tell my parents like, can I have like the pizza meal on Friday? And they'd be like, okay, like $5 envelope.
Okay.
Give it to school and like.
Did you go to Cranbrook? That's a private school.
I did go to a private school.
This guy's a gangster. His real name's Clarence.
Wow.
And Clarence lived in a nice home with both parents. And Clarence's parents had a real good marriage.
So you have to understand that when we were at the cabin over the last weekend, somebody put 8 Miles on the screen and Woolie knew every lyric. And he could not help himself but to say every lyric as they would be heard on the screen.
Let the record show that Min has seen 8 Mile at least 6 times.
6 times, he said.
So, hey. Min is officially from the 313.
Yeah. Fuck the free world. For real.
Officially.
Well, yeah.
But that's wild. Like, I did not have money that was my money to spend that was not like $1 or $2 when I got a bit older until high school, later years, past middle.
I don't consider it my money because this money was from the parents in an envelope, and I would hand the envelope so I could get food from the school. So it's not really like at high school when your parents give you money and you go to play the arcades with the money and you don't eat. It was not my money. It was the school's money.
Okay. To me, that's like open up the Christmas card and like, yo, grandma put a 20 in there, and then you got another card from another like auntie that was like, yeah, fuck it, here's 10. and I'm like, holy fuck,
Yeah, holy
we're
fuck.
partying.
What am I gonna do?
You can take that 30 to Toys R Us
That's
and get
half-
like a
Half
cool
of Donkey
thing.
Kong Country.
You can get a cool thing.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And we would get like the schedule for like weeks ahead or the month ahead.
Yeah,
We had to
yeah.
plan ahead of time.
Nah. That's so much money. I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. Yup! That's when it happens. When you have your Ocarina of Time money and it gets stolen during gym class is a pretty good time to do it.
Wow.
Justice. I was coming down with a cold, so I'd skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class.
So they thought you did it?
Yeah, the kids in class said I should be put on trial.
Damn. Trial?
So the next day we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant.
And the teacher okayed it?
The teacher okayed it! Yeah! Oh my god. He was wrongfully accused, and that's why he's obsessed with defense. Of course. Now, if you didn't do anything wrong, then you wouldn't be on trial, would you now, Phoenix? Miss! The guilty lead nice lives, and they never end up in the courtroom to begin with.
Guilty!
He did it!
It was you!
Guilty!
Give the money back!
You're such a meanie!
No one play with
Just
him.
admit you did it!
You can't hide the truth.
We're not gonna play with you
You
anymore!
suck, and you're not borrowing
No
my
more-
eraser.
You should only be allowed and shouldn't be allowed in the
Get
relay
off the
race!
library comedy.
Give me back my 50 cents I gave you!
Ugh.
Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Damn. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. Or I'll tell your parents and your life will be ruined forever.
Yes.
You'll get in trouble.
This is the path you're on, Phoenix.
I didn't know what was happening. Cool shirt.
Yeah, I wonder what the hell is that on the right?
Yeah. I don't know, some kind of like fish cop and Abacchio? Like some member of Passione? I can't tell. I was so sad I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. He also looks like Batsu. Right?
If you try,
Yeah, he's turning into rival schools. That's when it happened.
Objection!
Objection!
He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed, amateurs.
Miles?
That's right, bitch. I said it.
Oh! With the bow tie!
It wasn't you who stole my money, was it?
No.
Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent.
But Miles, it was your money who was stolen.
Oh my gosh, he's horrible.
Yeah, he did it. He's the one. Make him say he's sorry. We don't need proof.
Why don't you all shut up? Oh, whoa.
This is how it always is.
Everyone ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Man!
Meanwhile, Larry's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, a 10. What's 5 plus 10? I'll figure it out later.
Sustained. I mean, very well. I'll replace the money myself. This class trial is over. Hold on, Teach!
That's suspicious, teacher.
Well, you're gonna put the money back?
Oh.
Out of your own pocket, is you? Is that what's about to happen? You're gonna put back the $38 on a teacher's salary? Get the fuck out! The class trial is over.
Teacher's like, I'll just get a bottle next month.
No way. That's how it happened. She totally fucking stole it. That's crazy. Holy shit, Your Honor. The teacher was having one of those days. Edgeworth walked in. She looked at his bow tie, his prim and proper jacket.
Yeah, he could afford it.
And went, fuck him and his parents. They can pay double. We out here struggling. And so she thought she could just 5-finger discount that shit. And then when it turned up missing, she was blaming it on the child.
Absolutely.
Fuck that Phoenix kid and his dumb haircut. He deserves to be taken down a peg. That's what's up. After that, the three of us were best of friends.
Wow, I had no idea.
Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot.
That's when I learned what it meant to be alone.
Oh.
And then Larry went 50-50 with the teacher and they split that shit. Fine, I'll pay it back from my own pocket. Larry, you carry this envelope to the teacher's office.
You can count on me.
Totally alone, without a friend in the world.
You did a good thing, Larry.
Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So, I took it kind of personally, you see.
When something smells, it's usually the butts. What happened next? Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after the class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father.
I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my father, a famous defense attorney.
Then, a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school.
The DL6 incident.
Right. Not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death.
That's so sad.
Several years later, when I heard Edgeworth's name again, there was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney."
That's badass.
Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything.
But why? What happened? That's not the Edgy I used to know at all.
That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him. I don't know how many times. He never replied.
Oh. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends.
I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he'd become who he became. That's when I decided.
Wait, you don't mean... That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth?
If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me, whether he wanted to or not. In court. Damn.
Oh.
If you won't face me in real life, you'll face me on the battlefield. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believed in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him.
Oh, man.
Whoa, Nick. Like, I like how that article is written, completely just ignoring the existence of the actual demon lawyer standing right next to him, emitting Satsui no Hado.
So is that why you helped me out for free?
Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free.
Oh, Nick!
Nick, we have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay?
Right. It very well may be.
First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is.
I'd settle for the who. Guess I can clean out some of the evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. It was all about Edgeworth.
Damn. From way back.
Giant bow tie, cut off shorts. Yeah.
Within $38 for lunch money.
Yeah, he was headed for the lockers. he was headed right for the lockers. December 27th, Detention Center Visitors Room. You look as grim as always.
Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember?
Yeah, if the DL6 case didn't happen, Edgeworth should have stayed a kid solving crimes forever as a kid with his giant fucking magnifying glass and like mascot dog.
Yeah.
You know?
Different story.
Kid detective. 1,000,000%. 100,000,000%.
No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade? Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers.
Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway.
Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous.
Gee, thanks.
That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you'd do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, right? So simple. To a fault, even.
Well, maybe, yeah. But I think you changed much too much, Edgeworth.
Perhaps.
Why'd you switch teams? Why'd you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right?
I couldn't let myself deny reality like you.
What do you mean?
My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes, that man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. A defense attorney got him off the hook.
That would be Robert Hammond.
On that day, 15 years ago, the 3 of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder.
Lost your memory?
Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. claimed Yanni Yogi had been not sound of mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys.
Damn. Switch from blue to red. What's your relationship with Von Karma?
He's my teacher and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. So he's like my sister was to you, Nick. He is a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he is obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent, ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty, perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him.
I mean, really, like, red is the color of attack damage, and blue is the color of a shield stat, right?
Yeah, you could put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away.
Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow.
He's right. Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit.
No kidding.
Perfect in everything he does. Sorry, I'm not sure I can help you with that.
Just recognize. That's all.
Perfect in court. Perfect parallel parking. Can draw
shit.
a perfect circle.
Hits the actual mathematical 3-point. 1, 2, straight in.
Always comes second. Never first. Always perfect.
Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet.
Gumshoe? He won't be coming back today. Oh, really? He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow.
The boat shop caretaker.
He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal.
Good luck, Gumshoe. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Please, think about what you're doing, Jalinda. Don't take my Tommy away from me. No! He must be doing image training for a nasty divorce argument. This must be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen.
What? That's not possible. The world ended yesterday.
He must be reading predictions for the future in someone's homepage.
Wow, the Pale is progressing once more.
The Pale!
Bloody hell.
Oh, shit. We have to do something about it.
Gourd Lake.
Hey, pal. Long time no see.
Oh, Detective Gumshoe.
Close one today, huh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half.
Sorry about that.
No problem, pal. Thanks to you, now we really know who did it.
You mean the boat shop caretaker?
Look, I'll make you a promise, huh? I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal.
Huh. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today.
No, One other thing, pal.
Ah!
No one can go into the woods today.
The woods?
Where Lotta was camping?
The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one could go in for a while.
I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble.
Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow.
Huh? Huh? Lotta?
Huh? The steel eyesore's missing.
Eyesore?
Looks like the hot dog stand's closed too.
I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work. That old caretaker got away.
Yep.
I never imagined he might be the real murderer.
Ahem!
I'd know that clearing of the throat anywhere.
What the frick? Oh, hello. What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, hmm? Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg? This is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. Yeah, that is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right?
Well, not so sure about that.
Oh, what do you mean by that?
Get out of the way and I'll go get the parrot. I'm not so sure.
If you find anything out, come by my office at once.
Or not.
I may be able to offer you some assistance.
Or not. You won't. Thanks. Bye.
What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway?
Who knows? Caretaker shack.
Nobody's home.
Hello, hello.
Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly.
Hello, hello.
I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself.
Hello, hello.
Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick.
Maybe you shouldn't. You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. Police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something.
Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you.
Great, now the bird's gonna hate me.
That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Polly, what's the number to the safe?
1228.
Let's open it, Nick. Come on.
I'm sure there isn't any money in there.
Aw. But hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there.
Murderers don't have rights. I'm not so sure.
Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there.
Guess there might be a clue or two. Only thing in here is a letter.
And an isotoner glove. Aw, boring.
There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. There's $38 in the safe.
Oh my god.
Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth?
Nick, why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here?
How should I know? I'm gonna read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says, this is your last chance. Now's the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out on the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here, in perfect detail.
What do you think it means, Nick?
In handwriting, no less. I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions.
But who could have written that letter?
Polly? Don't know what to talk about. The bird was the ringleader all along.
Arrest him. Tiny handcuffs. Just
Bird flies out the window.
And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth?
Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter's an amazing clue.
Letter from the safe, added to the court record.
Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This note details the murder setup. Fishing pole looks expensive.
Maybe we should bring it to Detective Gumshoe.
Do you think the caretaker would mind?
Well, we can just leave him the metal detector in exchange.
Maybe we'd better not. He's not gonna need it where he's going. But where's that, Phoenix? To the electric chair.
Oh my We're getting more pieces of the puzzle.
Ah, the mood bummer.
Can we change the music?
Right? Can we get Larry's DJ up on the fucking speaker? Edgeworth, see this letter? This came out of the safe at the shack where the boat rental caretaker lives.
I see. Huh? Revenge? On me? Who is that old guy anyway? I don't know.
Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something?
Nice right. But I don't remember that old man. Not at all.
Not like that's ever happened or anything. Well, right, if that were to happen, they wouldn't be around now, would they? Nice, neat ends, all tidied up. Fuck. I'm never wrong, because if I was, well, I'm never wrong.
So, he was following this letter then? Which means there was someone else behind it.
Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life.
Two men? Meaning myself and Robert Hammond? It also says, this is your last chance.
Last chance. Wait. Maybe? He's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident.
Wait. That old man. What is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi. Could he be Yogi?
Yanni Yogi.
Yogi? The suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent.
The only person missing from this lineup.
Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time.
Also an accomplished musician.
We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago, like the flute guy.
Yanni? No?
The flute
no
guy.
Yanni.
Nobody will know.
Yanni, come on.
Nobody will know. I gave you a courtesy laugh on that one.
You're my age.
Anyone under like 32, who the
You are
fuck is
just as
Yanni?
boomer as me. You gotta back that shit up.
Fucking hell. Anyone under 32 is like, huh? Yogi the Bear?
After all the fucking Quebecois music y'all were flexing this weekend that nobody would know under any circumstances.
Hey, I vouch for half of that.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Mesayer, I'm not about that life. I'll admit.
And to be fair, Yanni is beyond our time too. I only know, you know how I know Yanni? Because I saw a commercial for his greatest hits well after the fact on TV in the 90s sometime.
There you go.
And they had a bunch of scrolling titles.
Scrolling title and just
scrolling
like
songs I've never heard of.
Covers of random shit.
Yeah. So
Yanni and Zamfir.
Zamfir! Sure. Yep. Absolutely. There you go. Date this shit. That's correct. Something that people who were playing this game around the time that it came out should know. Might know. Could know. When is this game from? Game Boy Advance.
Oh, there you go. 2001, something like that. Yep.
We're on point.
Earthquake! The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned, and the darkness closed in on us in that little box.
Yeah, that'll fuck you up. After like 1 or 2 hours, it feels like forever. In the darkness, completes like deprivation of sight as well.
Yeah.
By the time 3 go around, you're like, it's been a day. You know? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would panic.
Claustrophobia, if you didn't have it already,
Try to fall asleep.
you now have it.
Try to fall asleep.
And if you did have it,
Yeah. Claustrophobia, you're hungry, you're sad, go to sleep. That's the only solution I got for you. We became unsettled.
someone's got to use the bathroom at some point.
Damn, this is my corner. It
Oh.
was made for me.
Oh, that shit's fucking horrendous, dude. There's footage of a dude that got trapped in an elevator for a long time and like held it as long as he could and just fucking,
How long was he in there?
I forget the amount of time, but I think it was a weekend or something like that. Like it was fucked because I think it was like literally Friday it got stuck, everyone checked out, and then Monday was when they came back to work type of thing.
Oh my god. Yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah. I would make like some kind of like little bag with my shirt or something. I don't know. With my pants? Yeah, maybe with my pants would be better.
You pick a corner or you pry the door open and try to use the space of the door. Which I think he actually did.
Oh, he was.
I think no, it didn't work, but I think he tried to.
Tried to open a little crack.
Yeah, because I think it was like he was going like he was. It's fucked up, but I think it was just he was like trying to do anything, and then he just eventually just had to fucking pick a corner, and then like freaked out.
I see.
It's super yeah, it's bad.
Fudge.
Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making this any easier.
Kid Edgeworth, perhaps.
Oh, I thought it was a dude tripping balls, pulling his shirt.
I want to get out! Help! Get us out!
Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen.
You are using up all the oxygen. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, when you're panicking and in that situation, you have to like not panic.
That's all I remember.
It's like those underwater situations too, where like
Oh, fuck.
you start to panic and you use more oxygen up.
Yeah. That's not good. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question.
Stop playing the flute. You're taking up more oxygen.
They claim the oxygen deprivation and stress has caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court and Yogi was found innocent. Huh, but isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right.
Yeah?
There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you.
You mean the nightmare?